JSE is firmer so far today, while its global peers were mixed as investors mulled a choppy previous session during which there was a sell-off in tech stocks. Locally, South Africa's annual inflation was 5.9% in December. That's up from 5.5% in November, pointing to higher fuel and food prices. We're joined now by Portfolio Manager at Absa Asset Management, Carmen Mpelwane, with a look at how the markets are faring this hour at least. Carmen, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Very well, thank you. So how are we looking like at midday trade?
So at midday, as you've mentioned, marginally up 90 pips for the morning. That was fueled by great results from Richmond, number one. Sasol continues to climb on a strong oil price. And we've also seen Kumba iron ore trading up over 5% this morning.
Consumer inflation continues to accelerate amid higher fuel and food prices. Let's talk through the data and what it means for interest rate hikes.
Yeah, so as you've mentioned, we were up 5.9% year-on-year in December, and that's up from 5.5% in November. This has exceeded consensus expectations, number one, unfortunately. And what that's likely to do is give more motivation to continue with the interest rate hike environment. Consensus is expecting a hike next week, and this will sort of give that a tailwind as well.
Richmond sales jumped by a third over the festive period. Let's talk through their service offering and an overview of those numbers.
Yeah, so a spectacular result from Richmond, definitely unexpected by the market. Market was expecting revenue up at about 18.2%, but they came in at top line up 32%. Keeping in mind, this is the stable that holds the Cartier brand as well. So it seems to be that what started off where we expected the consumer to be more under pressure, that does not seem to have panned out. We've seen a lot of this growth come from Middle East and Africa, number one, and specifically in terms of category, the jewelry maisons. It looks like consensus has been underestimating the climb for the sector, number one. Burberry also came out with their results earlier and also overshot consensus expectations. So we see the share price up over 8% this morning.
And finally, BHP, they've published their operational review for a half year ended 31 December 2021. How have they fared in that period?
Yeah, so a bit of a mixed bag. We've seen that they've given a decrease in their guidance for both the copper and met coal. So that was a down for the group. However, in terms of iron ore, they continue to grow, and that was sort of balanced the production numbers out for the group for that period. The expectation is that we're likely to see a little bit of pressure, this coming from maintenance for the group, as well as COVID-related labor shortages. So a bit of a mixed bag for the group, however, holding up a little bit well, up about 1% this morning.
Thank you very much for helping us make sense of all of that. Carmen Mpelwane is the Absa Asset Management Portfolio Manager. Thank you very much for your time.